Steve began his education at Penn State Altoona before transferring to University Park and graduating in 1982. Today, he is Corporate Director of the Future Enterprise Initiative at Lockheed Martin. During Steve's 34-year career in engineering and manufacturing, he has worked on the technology that keeps our nation safe, and he has served as an advisor to the Department of Defense, the National Security Agency, and U.S. Congress. In addition to his passionate support of Penn State, his many volunteer efforts, and his personal commitment to leadership education, Steve is focused on developing others and treating his employees like family. A nominator said, "He is truly a unique individual, always positive, energetic, and supportive. Can do is his mantra. I've never had the pleasure of working with any other person quite like him." I am very pleased to present the Alumni Fellow Award to Stephen Betza.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As I was reflecting on remarks tonight, there's an old adage about public speaking that says, "Blessed is he who speaks for a short time, for he shall be invited back." And as I thought about that short phrase, there's three promises we can make to Dr. Barron here. One is we all will speak for a short time because we are on the 2-minute warning on this process. Secondly, we all will be invited back because there is much work to be done. There is much work to be done that we can all do together to advance this wonderful institution. And lastly, I think I speak for everybody here that is a recipient or a guest. We are all blessed, and we are, I believe, all humbled by this award that we're each receiving tonight. You know, secondly, then, as I reflected on blessings, you know, in the spirit of life, it's not material gain, and it's not position. It is the people that God puts in our path to either help make a difference in their life or that they've made a difference in ours. And so it's easy to reflect. I am a small town boy from the small town of Bellwood, Pennsylvania, about 30 minutes south of here. A first generation Penn State student, of which perhaps many of us here also are. And so loving parents. And so you reflect upon the high school teachers that made the difference. I reflect, and if I were to shout out one faculty member tonight, I'll shout out Dr. George Etzweiler. And George, if you know George, George is still active running, distance running at age 97. He did 7 miles up, I believe, Mount Washington in New Hampshire this summer. And so I believe in it also in his 80th. So Boston Marathons have also been part of George's emeritus experience. So we'll go there. You think of the dozens of faculty and students that you've worked with over the years, but also it's been my distinct pleasure in the last several years to work with Chancellor Bechtel-Wary and her team at Altoona, truly transforming that campus and transforming the community. And it's an honor, and thank you, Chancellor, for the nomination tonight. Lastly, I'd be very remiss, as did the previous speaker. My wife, Barbara, we've been together 31 years, and it has been through thick and thin. And definitely, there is some saying to the better half of your partnership. And Barbara, I love you, and thank you very much for all of this. So may God bless all of you tonight. Congratulations to my colleagues on the award, and thank you, Mr. President.